gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing a book review on A Million Suns by Beth Revis. This book review will contain spoilers from the first book, but not spoilers for the second book. So let's talk about A Million Suns. A Million Suns definitely does not suffer the second book syndrome, second book curse that a lot of trilogies go through. And I am so happy that Beth Revis has just so many secrets up her sleeve that she was able to come up with an even better book than Across the Universe. Let's talk about the plot. The book starts 3 months after Eldest died and Orion was captured and the ship was taken off Fidus. If you remember, Fidus is actually, in my own words, like an emotional condom. It creates like a transparent sheet of paper over your emotions, and so you don't feel anything. You don't feel passion, you don't feel anger, you don't feel loneliness. You're just obeying what other people think and what they're doing, and do what you're told. When Amy and Elder found out about this in the last book, they opted to stop plugging Fidus in the water system. And because of this, people in Godspeed can now think on their own. And if you remember, Eldest told Elder that one of the 3 things that causes discord is individual thought. 2 characters from the first book have stepped up to try and create a revolution, a rebellion, a riot, and there are numerous riots in this book, and that is just crazy because it's a ship. Elder's doing his best. There are murders going on top of the riots and shit. These people have suddenly the freedom to think on their own. They think that Elder isn't the best leader. And on top of that, Orion, already frozen in the cryo chamber, not to be released until the other Frozens have been unfrozen to be the ones to judge him of his crimes. He's been giving Amy clues as to what the big secret of Godspeed is. And no one knows what it is. Elder never found out from Eldest, but apparently Eldest knew. All of the Eldest, before the Eldest, since the Plague Eldest, already knew about this secret. You find out what the secret is in the latter half of the book, and it's just crazy. What the hell? Like, I don't even know how that happened. Are they like, what? The thing about Beth Revis is, the first few chapters of the book, you already have so many revelations. Like, oh my god, what the hell? Okay, I have to calm down because I am too excited. All I can say is the plot is so exciting and so intense that you definitely, as a reader, will not put the book down. You just can't, because you want to know what happens next. Every chapter leaves you wanting more. Let's talk about characters. Amy, I thought in this book, has become that whiny girl protagonist that I really don't like. In the first book, I really liked her because she wasn't whiny, she really just thought for her own, she pushed for what she wanted. Because what she wanted were reasonable. Now she's become this selfish brat. If she doesn't get her way, it has to be this huge fight about why Elder's not listening to her. And I'm just like, Amy, there's so many things going on Godspeed right now. You're not even relevant at the moment. So please, what are you doing? I mean, really. I like that she's the type of character who thinks she's strong, but actually she's not. But like, dude, please. She was almost raped in the first book by Luther, if you remember. When Luther was giving her trouble in the second book, it took her such a long time before telling Elder. I don't even know why, because that's really stupid. Now, Elder, on the other hand, has become my favorite character in this book. He has become the leader that I always thought he would be. He's 16 or 17. Who the hell knows what to do when you're 16 and 17? So I like the fact that he wasn't the perfect leader. He didn't know what to do at the start, but he learned on the job. He grew as a character, and even though he loved Amy, he always also thought about the ship, what was good for the ship. Unlike in the first book, he didn't just listen to Amy all the time. He thought for himself and thought what was good for the ship and actually executed it. He did not force anyone on the ship to do what he wanted, but he made them realize a lot of things, which is what a leader should be doing. Two of the characters that I really didn't like in this book was Barty and Doc. You know, in the first book, Doc was so, he's not the type of character you get attached to because he's really an unfeeling person. Doc is just batshit crazy. I mean, I just don't understand how you cannot feel or have any emotions or just be stupid enough to always think about the system. You can't just always think about the system because things change. People aren't on Fidus anymore. And Barty was never really relevant until the second book when he started causing trouble. And I'm just like, what the hell, Barty? You're Harley and Elder's friend. What the hell are you doing? I'm just really weirded out by things that happened in the ship. But the ending was just the clincher. Beth Revis just changed the game here because for the third book, you don't really know what's going to happen. There's so many paths it could take. There's so many things that you don't know and you want to know, and the book's coming out in 2013. That is such a long time, Beth Revis. Please, come on, please. Finish it now so we can read it like next month, and maybe you can make a movie out of it and we'll all watch it because it's so interesting. Writing style, obviously, is still so great. She's an amazing writer. Beth Revis, hands down to you. You just write amazing books. I cannot even believe this book has captured my attention so much for me to be screaming at my screen. Like, oh my god, I'm screaming at my screen. Ugh. If you guys have not read this book, have not read Across the Universe, then I don't know what you're doing. Let me know what you think if you have read it. There's some things I want to discuss, but I can't because I can't do spoilers. This book is crazy and you should definitely read it. That's all I can say. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.